What's going on, guys? What's going on? We're here, guys, to bring you the ball game again. Ball game time. Ball game. Yes, this is no ordinary 90 where football is more than a result. So let me start right here, guys, because this needs to be said. And I don't know, not necessarily needs to be said. It is obvious. For the last few games, including tonight's game, Arsenal have been winning games, right? And if you look at it, they've been really winning these games without even scoring a goal. Sounds odd, right? But it's true. Arsenal are getting results, yes. But we're walking a very thin line doing it. Very thin line. The game against Wolves, Arsenal won by 2 own goals. Tonight's game, another own goal. And if you remember the game against Everton, it was because of a penalty, that lone goal. So presently, Arsenal aren't scoring goals. I don't know what's going on. And don't get me wrong, a win is a win. But when you zoom in or zoom out, it feels like Arsenal are riding their luck on thin ice instead of controlling outcomes. And if you ask me, that's dangerous territory treading right now. Let's talk about that first half, because honestly, it was a good first half. Arsenal should have at least be 5 goals up, and that's minimum. The chances were coming, the dominance was there, the goals were coming, the execution, that was completely missing. No, Martinelli, please, let this Martinelli stay. I mean, Martinelli was having a field day down that left-hand side today. He was direct, aggressive, and fearless. Every time he got that ball, he created something. He was unplayable. He was going down the byline, getting by, screwing the ball, creating chances. That's the version of Martinelli Arsenal need, and need consistently. That's the version of Martinelli that I know. But once again, all that good work didn't translate into goals. So they're warning signs. And this is where the concern really kicks in. When you don't kill games, football has a way of punishing you. I've seen it over and over and over again. You can be a team dominating the game, 80%, 90% position, but yet still, it's just one goal that can separate you two. And it doesn't take much for that team that you're playing against, for their luck to come in. I felt that today against Crystal Palace. I felt the goal was coming. You could sense it. The longer it stayed 1-0, the more it felt like one of them nights. One of those classic upsets games coming. One mistake, one lapse, one moment, and suddenly you're scrambling. And that's what exactly happened today against Crystal Palace. Arsenal's inability to close out games lately is becoming a real question mark. A big one. Nothing. This isn't about panic either. This is not the time to panic. This is not about a panic whatever. It's about patterns. When chances keep going begging, eventually it catches up to you. Luck runs out, own goals stop coming. Penalties don't always save you. You don't want to be asking, what if in April and in May? No. Credit where it's due. Those penalties were excellent. I, for one, enjoyed the penalty kicks today. They were calm, composed, and professional. And Arsenal are through to the semi-finals. Job done. It was another test because I think even though it went to penalty, I think it was a good test to see the level where the guys are currently at when it comes down to penalty, if it has to go down to the wire for that. So I think it was a good penalty shootout today. But in general, performances matter, not just results. Next up, we look towards Brighton and Aston Villa at home. Good teams, brave teams, punishing teams. If Arsenal put in performances like this without adding that extra edge, they will definitely be tested, especially against Aston Villa, because they always want to try to prove something against Arsenal. Arsenal needs that added sauce, ruthlessness, efficiency, a killer instinct in front of goal. Because currently, at this level, football isn't just about surviving. It's about imposing yourself. And as always, guys, this is no ordinary 90, where football is more than a result. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thank you for checking in once again. One love, peace, bless up, I'm out.